What's going on, guys? It is day one of this new program that I am starting. I have teamed up with my friend Jake at Movement Nutrition. He is sponsoring me for 4 to 5 weeks with a macronutrient plan that he will update every Friday. Basically, I leave for Cabo in just a little over a month, and so in my mind I want to use this month to get into a little bit better shape because I'm not where I would like to be. This morning I am shirtless because I need to measure my waist, and then I need to go take a photo of how I look right now, and that's always everyone's least favorite photo to take just because, you know, we don't look great on day one. But it's 6:15 in the morning right now. Gonna get that stuff done, and then I'm gonna go work out and grocery shop, and then later I will walk you through what macronutrients he's got me on for this first week. And if you don't know what macronutrients are, basically it's your proteins, carbs, and fats. I will have a certain number of those that I have to hit exactly every day. If I can't get it exact, it will be just 5 under. So anywhere, like if I have 185 grams of protein, it's going to be between 180 and 185. All right, I'm gonna measure my waist now. Not sucking in. Looks like we got 34. We'll see where we're at in a couple weeks.
Y'all can't see me. Kaiser Soze pull the strings like I am POTUS Al Pacino, I'm reloaded. If they see me, then I fold them. Had to kill him cause he knew too much. That coupe I drive is murder. Limo tent, you can't see much. I drive it and I antagonist. Bitch, I can't afford to be known. They do not know what I've sown. You just know what I have shown. Been living life all alone. Shit.
Alright, I just got back from the gym. Got back from grocery shopping. But when I was going to go grocery shopping, I realized I was hearing this clicking every tire rotation, so I pulled over and looked at it. Turns out I had a nail in my tire, so I had to pull over at Discount Tire, and luckily they fixed it for free and could patch it up. But so that added on like an extra hour and a half to my journey, and so I still have only had my protein shake today. So I'm really hungry. To kill time, I went to Starbucks and I just got a tall iced black coffee. I like black coffee, and you know, there is supposedly 0 calories from Starbucks' website for a tall. I am running low on energy, but let me show you what I got. So I picked up a case of LaCroix and a case of Zevia. Each can has 0 calories, but you know, it's some sparkling and flavored water. Zevia tastes just like soda. Jake told me is all right to have as long as, you know, there's no carbs or calories in it. You don't have to log it. So there's 0 calories, so that's what I'm going with. So I got some sugar snap peas, 2 apples. I already have 2 here at home. I got some avocados because I love having some avocado in my eggs. I got these strawberries. They had a deal on those, and then 2 cases of blueberries. I definitely love me some fruit, and if I'm not going to have stuff like other sweets, ice cream, stuff like that, because they have a lot of carbs and fats in it and I just won't be full, you know, this is a good option. Got some cucumbers right there, and then got some green beans, and then some broccoli. Sorry, the stuff's all in bags, but and then they were also having deals on 100% grass-fed beef. It was, I think, $3 a pound, so I mean, you can't beat that. So I bought a couple pounds of that. Some of the other things I'll be eating are bananas. And then, so I got my pre-workout here from Caged Muscle, that's pre-caged. I take fish oil whenever I remember to, which honestly isn't often. And then there's these protein bars up here that I get from Costco. They have lots of fiber in them. I eat these oats every now and then sometimes some peanut butter. I eat very often these Kodiak cakes. I'm just a big pancake fan, and they honestly don't have that many carbs, and they do have a lot of protein in them. Then in the fridge we got our eggs, spinach, and then I eat a bunch of egg whites, so I'm actually running low right now. Gonna have to get some more. Got some cut up pineapple that I like to blend, more cucumber, and then, you know, got some chicken that's thawing too, gonna have that. And then unsweetened almond milk is really good for smoothies, or maybe you wanna mix it with your protein. That's always an option, but super good. And yeah, that's pretty much everything that I will be eating on this diet, at least for this first week. I'm already feeling good. I'm down in weight, which is expected, and I'm really forcing myself right now to not go to the gym, because basically what I told Jake, I've been working out pretty much every day, and like I would say I rest once every 10 to 14 days, because I just love working out. It's really fun for me, and it's a good stress relief. I like listening to music, and that's really the only time that I do it. It's a Saturday right now, and I'm pretty bored, so I'm trying to keep myself busy. But basically, I already had breakfast. I had 2 pancakes and then 7 egg whites and some spinach. And then right here we got some spinach with pineapple and almond milk and water and ice. Jake has got me eating 185 grams of protein, 185 grams of carbs, and then 52 grams of fat every day. Something else I'm doing right now is intermittent fasting, and I'm sure you've heard that right now, because intermittent fasting and keto, that is all the rage. The main reason that I'm doing intermittent fasting is because I don't really get a lot of food during the day, especially if I wasn't gonna go the healthy route, because when you have healthy food you can have more volume and it's got less nutrients, so you can intake all that food and feel more full. On an average day, I'll finish eating at 5:30 p.m. and then do a 16-hour fast. So that means that I would be eating around 9:30 in the morning. Sometimes I do it longer. There's supposedly many benefits of intermittent fasting, but the one that I really care about is that I have more food throughout the day, because if I can discipline myself to just not eat during that period, then, you know, I won't go hungry at night, or as hungry as I would be. And so that also means that I work out fasted, meaning, you know, I don't eat before I go work out, and I work out first thing in the morning. At first I was really hard to get used to, but now it's not bad. Like, I don't notice it. It's later today, my friends and I and my wife, we're going to see Avengers. And so that is another struggle in itself. I'm already like daydreaming of the popcorn, and I can't have popcorn. And even if I did try to fit it into my diet, I have to be incredibly strict with the numbers, because I've only got a month to try and lose as much weight as possible. So if the numbers got fudged a little bit, that would end up hurting me. Say you looked up on this MyFitnessPal app, movie theater popcorn. It might bring you up a generic, popcorn, and it says large. Well, what if their large is not the size of that movie theater's large popcorn? And it's like, then you would have to bring in a food scale. You'd have to know what they use. And so, like, I've already checked the movie theater's website for their nutrition facts on popcorn, and I couldn't find it. So that's the nature of the beast, you know, making the commitment to do this. You gotta stick with it. When you try to cheat the system, or you try to cheat this, you're really just cheating yourself. So, you know, just remember that when you are entering in your food too. But yeah, so this app is called MyFitnessPal. If you haven't heard of it, or if you don't have it, you should definitely download it. And I think you would probably be surprised at the amount of nutrients that are in certain things. Maybe you didn't think peanut butter was that fattening, or you're like, oh, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, that's a lot. And then you like go to actually measure out 2 tablespoons, and you're like, oh, I've been having 4 tablespoons in my smoothie in the morning, or, you know, whatever. And then you realize maybe that's why I'm not making any progress. It's a sobering reminder to just be aware of the things that you're eating and the portions. All right, it's day 5 right now. Just thought I'd show you what my morning routine looks like. Basically, I just woke up going to get a scoop of pre-caged going in my shaker. I'm having problems with my scale, so I had to take it back, and so that means that I can't have anything in my system till I get to the gym and weigh myself, just to keep the weights accurate every day so that Jake can, see where I'm averaging and see how he needs to adjust my program. All right, so we're more than halfway through the week, and I'm feeling pretty good, feeling motivated. Surprisingly staying full, even though I'm only eating like 1850 calories. I'm feeling tighter, I'm feeling leaner. So I'm just gonna finish up my green drink here, and then I'm going to go grocery shopping at Costco. I gotta pick up egg whites. I'm cruising right through those. Egg whites might just be your best friend if you're trying to lose weight. Pretty much all they have is protein, and they're super easy to eat, especially if you like eggs. I mean, yeah, egg yolks are pretty good, but that also comes with fat, and if you're on low fats like me, I'm at 52 grams of fat. That goes by quick, and today I'm gonna have some ground beef, and that's 85% lean, so if I have 6 ounces of that, that could be up to 30 grams of fat, and that's more than half that I can have today. And also, while I'm out, I'm going to go see my drug dealer, aka Jake Dalton. He's the 2-time Olympic gymnast that I film, and he's one of my good friends. But he's sponsored by Cage Muscles, so we kind of have like this little agreement worked out. I'll take photos and do videos for him whenever he wants, and then every time I'm out of supplements, he kind of restocks me. So I believe today I'm getting pre-workout, branched chain amino acids, and then some more protein, and that's coming at a good time because I'm almost out of pre-workout, and I live off pre-workout. There's my drug dealer. Huh? Said there's my drug dealer. Man, it's a crappy day out right now. The weather is just not good. And, I started thinking about that. When the weather is warm, that's when if you're someone who wants a summer body, that's when you really feel the pressure. Like, oh crap, like summer's right around the corner, gotta get to work. And it's just that extra motivation. That push to get you started, which is probably what happened with me. Something that I was thinking about, thought I'd share with you, but don't let the weather dictate your performance. Alright, what's going on, guys? Today is day 8, which means that it's the beginning of week 2, which means I need to get my waist measurements, and then get my photos, and then weigh myself, and then that will be where this video will end. And then the next one will begin. Alright, remember not to suck in. Alright, so what we got is a little over 33 inches. Looks like 33 and a quarter, which means I almost lost an entire inch in 1 week, which is crazy. So right now I'm just going to update my sheet. I just need to fill in any notes like how strict I was on my macros, how I felt, stuff like that. So I just went to the gym and I weighed 188.8, which I weighed yesterday as well. Jake says, that's fine. Like, there's some days where you won't drop, which, I expected. And right now I'm waiting back to hear if my macros are changing for week 2. On day 5, I started getting a migraine. I've been getting really good at knowing when I'm about to get a migraine because I see a blind spot, immediately go take some Excedrin migraine. But the thing about when I get one is that I get a hangover from it the next day. My head still kind of hurts, so it's been like 3 days. So far I've overcome my friend trying to get me to drink on the weekend, and then the migraine. And the nail in my tire that I got at the beginning of this week that could have thrown off my diet too had I given in. All these little trials I'm going through are building my confidence, and as I start to trim down my body, I'm starting to get more motivated because I'm seeing results. So hopefully by the time my wife graduates and I go to that wedding, I am just on fire and not even close to giving in to drinking alcohol. So that is where we are at, and that is where I'll conclude this episode. Stay tuned for next week.
They don't make them like me. Step down from the beast. Real recognize real, so I don't see nothing.